Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. MS Earthwork software. Today video is the introduction video because I get a lot of messages from my friend colleague to make video on this software also. So a little introduction for this software. This software especially I found the using of the software is especially in case it uses for only cut fill, and the surveyor will get the offset elevation, no coordinating involved in this software, only offset and elevation, as you can see. So this software is specially made for the earthwork quantity. Earthwork means cut help and quantity. You will put uh, natural ground, the template, design level, side slope, everything in it, and it will calculate the cut fill quantity for exactly how much it will be, with exactly draw cross section, with the level, natural ground and design level, with each section value, the area, the current section volume, the next. It's like continue. I will make a video in detail, but today video is just for the introduction of the software, so you will know how to use this software. First of all, when you install this software, there is automatic there's tutorial with this inside the CD. It will guide you to how to install this software. After the installation this software, you will insert this USB, because I search on the net, Google this picture, but I did not found, so I take a picture from my own USB. This some people call this dongle, or I'm simply this like a USB working. So this just key for this software. If you did not put this key to your computer, it will not run. So this way the one important thing. Without this, your software will not run. The next thing, if I open the go to the desktop, the logo for this software is like this one. This is Earthwork XP program. The logo of the software is like this. And when you draw cross section, when you finalize the cross section is like this. And also the summary. If I have summary, yes, here. If you open the summary, it's make the summary. This is a software. This automatically calculating everything. It's creating this fill cut section area, the intermediate and the accurate volume. It uses by 2 0 method and average value method in 0 method. We will discuss this later. Okay, so now let's start to open the software and check what is inside this. When you double click on it, if you plug in the USB in the CPU, it will open like this. If you don't, it will not. It will ask for the USB. So for this, I will go to database location. It asking for, already I open one project, so it's already select here, but it will ask when you put the new software, install new software in your PC, it will ask for database locations. How this database is looking like this one. It's this logo, this, as you can see, Microsoft Access and database. This logo is like this. You can take copy from the other project to your new project. Just take copy and use as your new. Leave the old one and take copy and paste another folder and open there into your new project. Okay, so here you will click here and from anywhere. Let's go to the channel. I will open the old one, this one, and I will open, and as you can see how many projects inside that, it will open here. Now currently I have only one project created. I have already created one project, so it's selected here. When you open this program, the screen is like this one. The name, from where the path, then this menus, then below the project name, what you enter the project name, the consultant, the contractor, the owner, like this. Okay, so let's take start from the project. The first thing is here is the project. in a project, what can you do? You can select the project data, select project, delete project, copy project, select database from the outside if you don't select, or from the inside if you want to change the project you will select from here. New database, you can create new data about XP Earthwork and exit. From exit you will go outside. Okay, if you want to select the other database, just go here, select, go to location, and from anywhere you can select another file and it will open here. If I go outside here I can select this, it will show only this kind of database here. Okay, and the next thing, when you want to create a new project inside this project, suppose this project I have 2 or 3 rows, so I want to create a different database for each one, so I can create from here new and just select the new project and give its name the new database. Okay, for the new project, if you want to add a new project, suppose this project data, if I head here, there is add, modify, save, cancel, and now currently nothing showing here. So what will you do? You should click on modify. When you click on modify, you will see the name, how many project you created inside, it will appear here. So currently I have only one, so it appear here. When I click here, this project number is 1, this infrastructure development for Medina, several project, the channel description, the project name what you will put here, it will go directly here. Okay, this the description, what you are making. Suppose I make a channel, so this I have this owner, this the other thing, your consultant contractor, this one. Okay, if you want to make changes, make change and click save. If you don't want, cancel. If you want to add a new project here, suppose I have 2 channels, just click here and write here name. Suppose I will give this the project number 2 because this was one. Write here anything, suppose write anything and it will go here automatically. When you click the description, suppose I will write in the description anything, the owner, anything here, the consultant, the contractor. Okay, just save here and you will see now. If you modify, there will be 2 projects, the first one and the second one. When you click second one, as you can see here, it's appearing here. So the name you put everything here. Now we have 2 projects. Okay, if you want to delete, select a project from here. If I want to change the project, currently I'm using which project, the first one. So if I want to select the new project I have created, just go to select project and from here select project and click OK. And now you can see downside here everything changed according to that project. Okay, if you want to delete project, you can delete. Select this project. If I want to delete, click OK, yes, and this is deleted, and automatically it will select the other one. Just click exit and from here select project data. Yeah, select project here and just select OK, and automatically it's back to our copy project. You have one project similar to the other one, or if you have a similar cross section but the natural ground is just changed, so you can give name. Suppose the first project, this one is number 1. When you select it, it will automatically come here. Okay, the next you put 2 here and write anything here. Okay, it is asking for database current or other. If you select other, it will give you a chance where from where you can select selection option. So current, there is no option here to select the here, just it will click copy and it will create here. So this was the option inside the project data. Select project, delete project, copy, select database, new database, you can select about Earthwork and etc. Okay, so like this one by one we will discuss. There is many thing here, so something here, yeah. So we will discuss first one by one each and everything, and then I will create the cross section here. So how to create the cross section? Already I have created cross section. So and next menu here in cross section, the first one is ground section. The ground section means natural ground, existing ground. This is a different name, but this the ground before the excavation, the execution of work. Before the execution of work, this is the original ground, natural ground surface. Here you can see that one, the road section. It's mean the design to where suppose you cut from the bottom of subgrade, so this is called the design. The convert road section to the ground section. I will open one so you will understand. If I open the ground section, here in the ground section there are from here you can move the first one, from here the last one, and from here you can move up to the station 20, up to how much you put between the distance, suppose 20 meters, so each 20 meter you can put here. The brief description I will tell you how to put the natural ground here. So if I there is add, modify, delete and arrange. If I draw, click on the draw, here you will see the cross section for the zero station. From here you can see how many station you have created section, you can see here. So the if I check here, the ground section mean this one, dash line, the original, the natural ground level before the execution of work. This the ground section. The next one is road section is called this one, the design. The design, this up to the bottom of subgrade, or the suppose this is the channel, so we will go up to the lean concrete, the bottom of lean concrete, or any level you are following, so you can say this is your design level. Okay, the third option is convert road section to ground section. So sometimes we need unsuitable material to calculate unsuitable material or anything like this, so then we need this level, this design level as the natural ground level. So from here you can change, you can convert your design level to road section to ground section, then this will be disappear and this will be your new natural ground surface, the ground section. Okay, so the rest these things we will discuss when I will start putting the values, getting a second. Okay, this one, the import data. From here you can import ground data or road data. We prepared, there are different ways by which we prepare this ground section. We import one thing manually, you can add here, you can add section here, the station, and you can put the offset and elevation, the elevation offset here, and it will draw here. But sometime uh, not sometime generally always we are making the txt file and we import this one to here because it's the easy way. Manually, if you will put values here, suppose if I want to add next suppose there is I will 20,000, I will put 20 because there is area on this function, so I will put here, suppose this is minus 50, minus will be above and plus will be below. So minus 50, suppose this elevation is 100, minus 40, minus 25, and the elevation is 90. The zero elevation is 50, it will come down again 25 on the right side. So let's say this section again going down 40 from the 50, the plus value showing the right side, the minus value showing the left side. So let's say this 60 again go up, and when you save this one, okay, so just click cancel, and from here the last one, this 20,000, draw section, and you will see it's only draw the natural ground surface, this is the natural ground surface. So you can put manually here, you can keep station interval, you can put 25 meter here and keep upset mean this will be in the next one, this will be appear, you can just put the values. So like this it's working, it's create natural ground. Now you can see on the main minus 50 is the elevation 100, minus 25, this is the elevation, then it's come to 50. As you can see, 0, it's come to 50. Okay, this also you can modify. I will brief description and this I will discuss this in briefly everything, but now I just example, if I change the value here and I save here, and when you check this one, just above and then below check, and now you can see it's more above. So I will from the ground section there is option here, this delete. So when you delete section, it will delete this one. Now you can see this one start and the end as it was before. So okay, the import data, from here you can import data, just click on the ground, and as you can see there is a txt file you can import here. There is a pattern for that file. We will discuss that one when we will work. If I open this one, this the pattern for this one, like this you can import to the Earthwork. So I will tell you how make this file like this road. You can also bring the design level, sometime work done, you can bring the work done here. The print data, you can print ground, road, side slope interface. This one, when you draw this one, this side slope, you can print these three things here. This delete group of cross section, if you put here from the ground section, you can select from which station to which station, show station there, select, and then you can delete uh, which station you don't need. You can delete copy group of cross section, same like here. Suppose if you want to copy 002, you don't have it 10 meter, so just put 10 meter. There is the option here, you can check or uncheck this design value station remark the typical sections you put here, and then copy, and it will copy to the 10 meter, this same station value. Okay, the display cross section, same from here. When I click here and I select draw cross section, the same here you can display cross section what you have made. Just click on the arrow here, and from the down arrow or from here you can check every station. The good thing about the Earthwork is when you create cross section, you will see if there is some problem inside your side, or maybe you put some values wrong. So you will see that the shape will not be like this. The shape will be something like different, and when you see that shape, you will understand that there is some mistake. Suppose this line is not straight, so always you know that the bed level is always the same. So if it's like it's going like here, like this one, so you will understand that it's some problem in my typical section or the elevation. So it's better to, you can, before printing, you can check your additional station description. Additional station description is, suppose from the 80 to 160 180 there is road, or there is existing utilities, or passing bridge, flyover, anything. So you can write here, suppose from 80 to 180, I will write here any comments ABC. And before let's check this cross section here. Suppose 0, I can see there is nothing here. 0, 20, there is nothing. So when I put the additional station from 0, let's say from 0 to 60, I said there is anything ABC, and then accept. Okay, now if I go to display cross section, and this one, as you can see here, they write ABC, and when you print it, it's clear in the print preview. When I go to print this one, you will see there is it's really clear there in the cross section. Now here, suppose you write something here, so the additional description, it will mention here. So anybody who will see the cross section, he will understand that what's utilities or anything passing here, or you can remove. The third one is uh, design data. In the design data, if I click here, the first one is typical section. Inside the typical section, there is enter typical section, select typical section, calculate, print typical section, and copy typical section. The first one is enter typical section. When you go to that the checkbox here, it asking for to create typical section. What is actually the typical section? If I open the canal drawing, this line, so suppose this is our drawing, so we will excavate. Suppose here the natural ground will be above anywhere. So when we make typical section, it's mean the line from here we will excavate area. So I draw a line here, which is this line, and we will give number to that line with the dimension line. So like this we can create the typical section for a channel. So this is called the typical section. We will make this one later on. Then we can select typical section, calculate after attaching to natural ground. From here we will select typical section with the how many station. Suppose there are different typical sections, so we can attach to different station. From here calculate, it will calculate. Then print typical section. From here we can print and copy. We can copy one typical section to other place. The next thing is profile grade. The profile grade is PGL. We in short we call this profile grade level PGL. From here you can put the PVI data from the profile or manually, and then you can calculate, or manually you can put the data. The side slope, what is side slope? If I check the cross section, these are called the side slope. Sometimes it's vertical, sometimes in the slope, and here it's also showing this slope, side slope, and super elevation. So from here we can put the side slope, the fixed side slope offset. From here we can put the offset, put some number left and right. We can put the offset and side slope at fixed distance. Then the next thing is design variable. Suppose we are entering the value for the profile grade level, PGL level. There are two level in the profile, one natural ground and then the other one is design, which is called profile. So for the different station we can put different elevation. Suppose we can put manually one by one, or the SE main right, SE main left, the slope for the both side. If I open any one typical section here, suppose I will open for the channel, this one. So for the channel there is no left or right super elevation, so we did not mention, but we put here. If I click the modify here, there is, suppose on the right side, if I open here, suppose here on the right side there is slope, so we can select that part from here and we can put here the SE main super elevation main right. We will just put this number name here, and from the value we will put here the value. Let's say this is main right, so from the station this one to the here we can put here my suppose minus 0.015, like in this side, the right side there is 1.5% slope, minus down, going down, so we can put this one. So it will select for all the station. We will put only one name and we can attach the super elevation to all the station from here. Then the same like here we can from here we can put values, and from here we can watch, review our value, and we can modify from here. Suppose these some values are by mistake are not matching to our profile, so we can modify here and double click and we can change from here this value. then after we can save, and from here there are many things we can add and we can modify from here. So the first thing we can put values here are different variable. There are different variable. The width different varies, width very slow from here, and we can modify from this mark. Okay, the next thing is print values. Print value mean if you want to print your profile grade, so from here select profile grade, from here select the station. Suppose for the last station I want to, and then you can print preview, print or save to file. Suppose you want to check the print preview, so these are the values. It's written above here, as you can see, profile grade level for channel, and here you can print directly to the printer. Save to file, save to file option here, you can save in the txt file. Here only we have one option, so we can save here the txt file. Suppose if I want to save this one, I will write this pgl. Suppose this is the gl, so if I want to print pgl, I will write pgl here. I will give name and channel 1, and then I will save, and it will save to the file. I can use this to another file like this, and then import data. Suppose you don't want to put manually some data, so from here you can put from the file txt file pvi data, point vertical intersection data, and the other thing design variable data. What is this two? If I go here, enter from this profile grade level, the first one, this pvi data will come here. As you can see, station, there are station pvi, this point of vertical intersection. If you open in any profile, you will see there, and length of vertical curve. If I will check, if I open any one profile here, we will check this profile. So from here you will put the bus here, the bus station 0 and elevation. There is no vertical curve data. For the next one, you will put this PVI station, PVI elevation. This is 2. This is station, this elevation, and the length of vertical curve. How much the length of vertical curve? Suppose this is the PVI station, so this station, PVI elevation, and length of vertical curve. So these three things from the vertical curve. From here you will put this station, this the elevation, and this of the length, and it will automatically calculate all the options how many you have. And the last one, for the last one, the last and the first will not have any vertical curve data. It will be 0, and the rest they have, you must put the value, because here in the channel we don't have any vertical curve, so I did not put here. And then you can calculate. So from this one you can bring directly this data here, and the design variable. What is design variable? These are the, if I check here, the variable 1, variable 2, here this you can see v1, v2, v3, and these variables. Suppose if I go to a typical section, sometimes the width of the channel here, this the pix is this pix, but sometimes in the road we have varies lane width, so we instead of putting one value, same like here I put, suppose here the distance 18.4, I just put here v1, and in this place we put the different value. So and when we put here the v1 variable, and we save here, and then we go this place. From here we select the variable 1, and from for the station to station we put the values, different values, and then we go to modify, and from here we modify that value. If it is not matching, we are exactly what we have in the road, we put here by manually just modify, and we put, but now I did not select, so we're not selecting here. The next thing here is quantity calculation. In quantity calculation there are two options: display area volume detail and front quantity. From here display area volume detail, it will show you the volume. Here you can see report type, there are two types, detail and summary. These total are the same. Only this detail for the cross section and summary for the total summary of volume. Here the calculation method, zero line, average line. Zero line mean from where, suppose we have 25 meters, so in any place from 25 meter between the volume will change to cut and fill. It will calculate exactly where it change. The average area mean it will take the 0 and 25 average and divide by 2 multiply by the length. Then the next, from here you can select the station from start to end, or for the selection station you can select different stations. Suppose you need from 0 to 100, so you can put the value here, and start volume and cut volume. Start volume and cut volume, suppose you added already before you calculated, and then you want to add another one. Suppose you will say press start here, and it will show you the volume report. Here as you can see 0, from the 0 only area, so there is no volume. From 20 to multiply the length, display area, the 0 line volume, and here the offset for the natural ground, and offset for the design. Here the 40, you can see the 20 and the 40. This for the 20 and for the 40. Side slope interface, here in which offset, suppose in minus 26 there is level and side slope interface. Here is the original raw value, the projection, and the natural ground. It's showing all the values where it's interacting between natural ground and design value. 60 same like it's the here the 60 and 40, the volume, the 0 line, the total detail showing here for the cut fill. Okay, so one thing here, you can calculate both for the, also suppose for this was for the 0 line, the average line. If you want to check for the average line, it will show you the average line. Average mean it will take from the aggregate. Suppose the 20, the 0 and 20, it will divided by 2 multiply the length. Same I told, and the for the 0 line it will show you from where. Suppose it's showing it to 20, it's minus 26, and like this the offset, level, point type, where it's an intersection, where it's changing the from the cut to fill, it's changing every detail. It's showing here from the 0 to 40, 20 to 40, like it will show you everything here. Okay, the next thing here, you can print the cross section and the summary from here. Suppose you want to print the cross section, or you want to preview the cross section. So from 0 to 100 for the 0 line, just print here, print preview. If you want to check the print preview, then it will show you the print preview. From here you can print directly. From here you can adjust the scale. As you can see, when I increasing the scale, the size of the cross section increasing. If you don't see something clear, you can zoom out, and then from here you can go above and below. Here, up and down, you can check the cross section, the interface point. Here it will show you everything. Here is the area where it's suppose this minus this area in the cut area, minus showing the cut area, and it will come here from the one station, the first station. It will only show the area because no volume, no distance multiplies, only volume. For the next one, it will show you this the distance is 20 meter between the volume, the area. Here, as you can see, current section area 62, the previous was this one, and intermediate volume, this they take the both the first and second one and multiply by 25, and this the cumulative volume. It's showing like this for each station where there is intersection. Suppose this intersection, so it will show you here the intersection point. It's point number 1, the station 23, as you can see here 23, and the elevation also is showing the elevation. So in this cross section, you will see the station, horizontal, vertical scale. Suppose this one, and the same like AutoCAD, left side vertical, side slope. This vertical slope, as you can see, this is vertical. I did not put 1:2, 1:4, so it's vertical. So it's showing here the left side and right side super elevation. Here in the road, if you use the super elevation, suppose -2%, -3%, 1.5%, so it will show you here. This is the profile grade from the profile level. What you take, it will show here. Then this the volume you will take from here, the cut volume and fill volume. This is the natural ground surface, and this is the road surface. Okay, this was for the zero line. You can also check the front view for the average line. There is a slight difference between the volume of the average line and zero line. Suppose if I check the 100 meter cut fill, so it's 5.33 and 5628. If I check the average value, 1.4651, there is a slight difference between these two, because it's a calculate actual cut and fill, and the average cut and fill, it take the start and end station divided by 2 to the area, divided by 2 multiplied by the length. Okay, so suppose already I have some quantity I want to add here, so you can add here. Suppose this from the minus or anything other I have calculated, so you can put here the value, the value of that quantity here, and the minus with the cut, put minus, and page also. Start page number, you can start from the 10. Suppose if I start from 10 and I add this one, you will see here. If I check the last station, you can see per 100, before it was 1, so it added 100 here and 100 here, and as you go down side, you can see here the page number 15. Before it was 6, so it's add the 10 number, then start from the 10 number here. Okay, the next thing you can print, this was the detail like cross section and summary. If you check here summary, I will remove this one, and this also. Let's check the summary will be like this station, then the section area, it's showing the intermediate volume, and this cut fill cumulative volume here. It's showing like this for the zero line, for the average line. If you want to check, sorry, I will change this here to summary. It will show you the average area also for the average value between these two, divided by 2. If you check this thing, a divided by 2 multiply the length 25 meter or 20 meter. If you check here, suppose I will check here this 59.513 plus 62.938. This divided by 2, as you can see, 6122. This double pi multiply 20 and this, as you can see, 1 to 4.51. So it's dividing both the start and end station multiply by the length. So it's calculating volume like this. Okay, the next thing here, the setting print option. You can if you activate from here, you can page set the text style, you can change from here. And the next thing, drawing option. If you want to change the scale, suppose the x scale, y scale, as you saw there, you can update from here. Just go update, and you can from here x, y. So now we will create a new project to work with. Let's start from here. I will what, what will I do? I will just copy the project. I have only one project here, as you can see the number one. So I will copy it to number two. Number two, I will write here anything like practice project current, and current I will take copy. Okay, so if sometimes it's giving message like this, you can give another number like 14 or 15. As you can see already, maybe we have used this number, so give another different number and then exit. Now if you go to the project data, modify, you will see here there are two projects. One, this one, by this I will write channel 1, remove anything, the consultant, the contractor, anything, and save. Okay, then I will select project from here. The first one is you now. How you will know from the below, as you can see the old project data available here. So as I will change the here from here, you will see the below here everything change now. Now the practice project, consultant, contractor, owner, like this it change here. So first of all, what should you do? You go to delete the group of cross section, because already here you have a group of cross section here, all the group of cross section. So first of all, you should delete this project. So show all mean it's shows all, and then select all and delete. Okay, sometime it's happening. You must close and then restart the project. So uh, delete the group of cross section from here to end. So and select all and delete, and wait for it, and it will delete now. If you go to the cross section here, you will find nothing here. Okay, so this was the copy. How can you use the copy project or create one project from the other one? And from here also, the next thing, the profile grid, you must delete this all one by one. You should delete the old data, so then you can put the new data. If you did not delete the old data, it will calculate from the old data here, and you save. Now for the this one, as you can see, every PGL not here, nothing here. So first of all, delete everything from here, and then start the next one. Okay, from here we only use this copy and delete select project. From here now we need first of all the ground section. If I go to the here, the natural ground available here, because we will calculate cut and fill. So first of all, we need the natural ground. For the natural ground, there are different methods. If I click here on the natural ground, manually uh, you can put here station, and then it will draw. Click on the keep station interval. If you want to keep the station interval, suppose you are creating station between each 20, 25 meter, 50 meter. So keep station interval here. Interval you can mention interval here. Keep offset value. Offset when you will put offset value here. So for the next one it will keep it here. So I will add one manual, and then I will show you how you can import from the txt file. Just click add here, write 0 station. Okay, the next station should be n25 or 20. So interval means the next station automatically it will create. Keep offset value. The value I will put here in the next section, the 20 it will appear here. Only I will put the value this for the practice. So I will put just let's say minus 100, minus 50, 0, 50 and 100. And here the elevation 670.1, 669.57, anything 667, and here 668.2, 664. Okay, when you save this drawing, you will see when you save it disappear, and automatically here disappear the 20 station. Why? Because I put here the 20 interval, and as you will click here the offset value will also appear here. When you write something, you see automatically it appear here. So 680, 668, like difference 679, 688. You are putting this value and it's appearing here. When it's finished it will not appear here because in the previous it was only here. Okay, the next thing here I will save. Okay, and then exit. So you go to the cross section again, ground cross section, and you check here. There are two from the first one here, and when you click the next 20 you created two. From here you can draw the section and you can see how it looking like. Then the next station you can change from here. This the 20th station. Okay, from here sometime when you are entering manual values here you make some mistakes. So from here you can modify. Suppose this is not, if you draw section you can see the 0 value is far below from this 2. So let's say this is wrong, by manually we put wrong, so you can put the 8. When you will save, now when you I will change this to 20 and I will go back to 80. Now as you can see it's go above. So like this you can manually modify and then save the cross section. And next thing here, arrange. What is arrange? If I go to the cross section, here modify, already we discussed this. The delete, if you press delete, it will delete the cross section. The whole cross section will be deleted. Arrange. Arrange mean suppose you first of all you will modify. So the minus side is above and the plus side is below, the 0 is in center. So when you put some values here, suppose it's minus 150, the value is let's say 670.15. When you put here, you see it's here. Sometimes when you save, it will go above. Or if it is not go above, then you press arrange, press arrange, and you see here it's go above. Then when you suppose you put here between the 100 and minus 50, I put minus 25, and minus 25, let's say this 668. Okay, so when you save it, when you click save, automatically it will adjust between. After minus 25 it's pressed here, and when you see the cross section it's like this. So this you can put manually your cross section data. This is the natural ground data before the execution of work. And also if you sometimes you put something wrong, you can delete. Suppose here only one From this delete, you can delete the total all the section. Complete zero will be deleted. If let's say I will press enter, the first is zero, and if I delete this one, I do want sure to want to delete the station, whole station. You will press yes, you will see only 20 remaining here. The zero deleted, and from this, if you want to delete only one row, just click outside here and press delete from the keyboard. Before it's press the modify and delete, and as you can see, it deleted. So that was the manual method of entering a natural ground surface to earthwork. Now, uh, how to import the road section we will make, and what this will not use. Sometimes if you need the road section to change to natural ground, we will use. Okay, this one option is import data, import ground data or road data. So let's import data, ground data today from the file. From the file, how you will bring it? Suppose I will open this level. I have made a file already. This I get from the site station. So on the station, the next the offset. The offset mean the minus mean the left side. This is the center, then the right side up to here, and the elevation. So you will arrange in this order: the station, offset, and elevation. Then I will take sum of station. The total. Let us say I will take 100 meter. I will copy. Then there is a file here. Paste here in send the extension offset and elevation. When you press the value, it's appear here. Just copy from here and paste to another file. And this, you can see here. Now copy this file from this file, this value. Open a new drawing. Here I will open in the desktop. Let's text new txt file ngl. I will write ngl channel -01. I will double click open and paste the value here, and at the end in capital letter write END, and so control S and close. Then go to open your earthwork file. From the earthwork, open the from the cross section, import the ground. From the desktop, select the file you have made. This is channel 1. Select this one and click OK. It asking that import from this file. Click OK. Already I have created for 020 yesterday in previous video, so it will replace this one. Is asking do you want to replace or leave 20 and insert the other one. I want to replace the other one, and then OK. Now if I go to the cross section, check here. Now it's 0, then 20, 40, 60 and 80, 100. I can check the cross section here. You see, and you can see the natural ground appear here. From the down arrow or from here, down arrow from the keyboard, you can check the other one, other section. Okay, now there is uh, a good thing about the earthwork. Suppose you have some manually or surveyor bring one point by mistake, he put something wrong here. Let's say in the 20, I will modify one value here. This let's say it's he instead of 6 like here, he write by mistake 9. I will and then so okay. When you are checking, when you inserting the natural ground, you must check the natural ground here in the drag cross section. because if there is some mistake you will find here. If you check this is normal, like this area is the existent channel. Then if you go to the 20, you will see this point. It's not clear. So this the best thing about the artwork. If you put something by mistake, you will find exactly where it is. So this point is, as you can see, this point here. So I will open this 20 section. Then where on which distance, this is minus 50, as you can see, minus 50. I will go here, I will search minus 50. Where is minus 50? Near to minus 50, like this one, as you can see, 49.98. This is near to, and as you can see, this one 900. So I will change to 600 by mistake, as I know all other are 600, except this one. This was 900, so you change and then save. Okay, and now if you go back to 0 and then go to 20, and now you will see here. So this the good thing about the artwork. If you checking here the cross section, so you will find the mistake if any. Okay, only when you insert only section, you cannot see the cross section. If you want to see the print preview, it will not show the cross section. Why? Because you did not put the profile level or design level. So only the NGL, you can check from here, from this area, from the ground section. You can check the section here one by one. From here you can change the station. Okay, you can modify, you can delete. Yesterday already we discussed this one. Okay, if you have already suppose sometime you have already the road level, so you can bring as the same process, the same method we use for this one. Okay, print data. Now if you want to print the data from here, the ground road we don't have, and side slope for the design, so these two we don't have. But for ground, if you want to print from here, you can see the print preview. Suppose the consultant needed NGL for the signing before the construction, so you can print like this one. Project name, the structure name, the ground data here, contractor consultant already is appear. So like this, you can print or you can save to file from this one. Okay. Delete group of cross section. If you want to delete, yesterday already I have deleted. Select some station between and then press on the show station. So then select and then delete. You can delete from here, or you don't need to. Okay, copy group of cross section. If you want to, suppose my the surveyor bring the station wise 0 20, but I don't have the elevation. Suppose I want to make a section at 15. So from here we don't have the station 15. So what shall you do? Take the near station for this one. The 20 is near to 15. And select here the station you want to create 15. Okay, reverse direction, exchange right to left, you can change here. Design value, we did not put design value. If you put, you can put design, but as you know, the 15 will have different design value per 20. So the station remarks, if you have remarks, you can check or uncheck. Typical select, if you have same typical, you can select this one and then copy. Yes. Okay, now if you go to the ground section, you will find that there is 0, there is 15 also. So you have created like you can take. Sometimes we need this between one station to other station we need, so you must create the near one. For the copy, for taking copy, you should take the near one station. Okay, then the display cross section, same like here, you can display the cross section directly from here. If you want, you can check the cross section from here. Then additional section description, suppose the 0, from the 0 to 400, this the unsuitable material, this is bridge, like this one you can write here. If anything, if you write here, it will accept. Okay, it will be visible in the cross section. If you check here, you can see here disappearing here. So this was the cross section menu, all thing we have discussed. The design value, In the next video we will discuss the design value. So for the design value there is entire typical section. Enter. So the next thing is here uh, design data. In the design data the first thing is typical section. Typical section, enter typical section. Here we will create a typical section, but for the typical section you must draw first the line with the line for what you want to make the typical section. Suppose I will open this section of the channel. Let's suppose this is section of channel. Then you must know up to where you will cut the earthwork. This the RCC, while RQCC, so it's included in structure cutting. So our earthwork will be like this. From here, if I draw a line here, so our earthwork will be like this way. So if I move this line, already I have created this line. So if I move this line, you will see this is our typical. So in earthwork this is called the typical section. Then what we do here, this is suppose this is the center line. Already I put the dimension. If I copy this, so here you will see this the center line. So from the center line uh, we take this is our left side and this side and our right side. For the left side we take the dimension, measurement, distance, anything you said in the minus, and the right side we take it as plus with the positive sign or nothing. We are just putting the values. For the left side we are putting minus values. Okay, the next thing we are now putting at each corner where the grade or slope is changing, we put a number like this. Suppose for the first one we must put two number, the one for this point, the next for the connection to the natural ground. So I started from the left side. Let's say this is our profile grade, so this I take -1. Then I start from here -1 for the first point. I will take 2, 1 2 for bottom, 2 for this point and 1 for the connection to the natural ground. Then here is the same slope, then it's finishing here, so I take 3 here. Then again this is the same slope with the distance 4 meter. I took 4 here, 5 here, 6 here. Each corner you must put a number: 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. For the last one you must put 2, 12 for this point and 13 for connection to the natural ground. Okay, now I have already put the dimension the same, this one the same, but I put already the dimension, it will not take the time. Okay, so now I will create the typical section. How you will enter typical section for this one. Okay, I will open this one. Let's click typical section, enter typical section. I will take here a number, but I will check here how many number I have. 1 0 0 2 3 4 5 already I have. So 116 1016 I have the last number, so I will add a new number 17, and I will write here the practice channel. Okay, the first point number 1 here I will take this point -1 because this is my profile grade. Profile grade is mean the invert level or design level. What is that? This will be -1. So the first point is -1. The reference point, it's referencing nothing, 0. The distance 0. And what is this point? Is the profile grade level. So -1 I took as my design level, invert level, anything you have regarding to the channel you will put here. Then the next point, if I check here, the next point is 7. The same one if you have difference between these 2 points, suppose 1 meter, point 0.8, point 0.5, but here these points are same, only one line I have, so no difference in between these two in the height and the distance, the same point. So I will put 7, reference point -1, distance 0, and elevation also 0. There is no difference between these two. Okay, the next point I will go on the left side. So the left side there is a point 6 and the distance 18.9 meter, but there is no slope. So there is point number 6, reference point 7. The distance is -18.9. 18.9. Why I put minus sign? Because it's going on the left side. The level difference is 0. There is no difference between the level. Okay. The next point I have here is 5. The distance is same, but the difference between the height is 0.30. So 5 reference point 6. The distance is 0 and the level is -0.30, minus because it's going downside. Okay, the next thing 4, 2.1 meter distance. So I will put 4 reference point 5. The distance is 2.1 minus 2.1 for the left side and level difference is 0. Okay, the next point is 3. For 3, if I check here, the 2:1, the slope is 2:1, so it's mean 1:2. So if I divide 1 divided by 2, it's 0.5. So the distance 3, the distance between these two is 4 meter and 1:2, 0.5% slope. 3 reference point 4, 4 meter minus 4, and the slope here, you must put the slope here. So it's going above. So it's mean this plus 0.4%. If you take it in the percent, 1 divided by 2, percent divided by 100, so 0.005. So minus 0.005. Why I put minus? Because on the left side, if it is going positive, you will must put the minus sign. If it is going minus, then you put the positive sign. For the minus, you will put plus sign, and the plus you will put minus sign, because in the left side everything goes opposite. It's multiply by minus. Okay. Next point is here 2 at 1.6 meter. So 2 reference point 1, reference point 3, 1.6 meter minus 1.6, and the level difference is 0. The next last point is 1 reference point 2, 0 and 0. These are the same point, so I put the same. Okay. For the right side, I will put from here because it's the same. So on the right side, if I check here, on the right side, it's starting from the point number 8. So point number 8, reference point number 7. As you can see, this is referencing to point number 7 here. So I will put point number 7. The distance is here, as you can see, 18.9. The level difference is 0. The next point is 9, reference point 8. This is the 0, and here also the difference is -0.3. Then 10, reference point 9. As you can see for here, -2.5, so it's 2.1, and the level difference is 0. I will check the 10 number. As you can see, 2.1, 2.10. Okay, the next point here, now this one, the 11 reference point 10, the slope will be same as it is going up, so it will be 0.005. Okay, then the next point is after 11, 12 is the same as here, so 12 reference point 11, the distance is 1.6 meter and the level difference is 0, and 13 reference point 12, 0 and the 0 both the sides, and I will save this one. Okay, so this was the typical section. Now the next thing is, as you see, the value here, the profile grade I put here. So first of all I will put here the value of this PDL. So for that I will go to profile grade. From here I will open my profile and resume this one, the invert level. As you can see, from invert level I will put each invert level from the here according to the station, and if you have vertical curve you can put like this, or if you want to put manually, just enter value profile grade from 0 to end station. Let's say 100. I make per 100, so 0 is 671.96, 671.96, and 100 for the 100 station. If I check here, the 100, 671.67, 671.67. Okay, and then start. Any other value if you put, you can put here. From just go to the modify value, and from here check if it is not matching anyone. Just click modify and modify from here, double click, and you can change value from here. Okay, the next thing is side slope. Side slope, how our if I open the line after making this, suppose we make, so this it will go like straight, or it will go like in a slope. So this is called the side slope. So for that I will open my this practice channel, right side. First of all, let's say cut. So I will click on modify, this put value here, the height, the right side it's cut, so it will go above. Suppose 100 meter, if it is 100 meter it will go straight vertical, or you can put slope 0.5, like that. I will put vertical here because it will go straight. For the fill I will put 0 here and minus 100 because it will go downside, and the slope will also vertical. The left side cut, I will put 0 here. If it is plus value, the here you should put the minus value, but I am putting the vertical, and here also the fill minus 100, it's also vertical, and then save. The next step is now select typical section. From the 0 station to 100 I will select this one, and okay. The next thing here, calculate typical section. Just calculate, press start, and it will start calculating the station. Okay, you can check from both places, from here display class section. If you select here, now you can see as I put the values the same like here, it's making only. What is the problem here? The slope I put 0.05 slope, which is not same like here. This must be so. If something like this happen, you can go to your typical section. This one, this slope modify, and as you can see from here, the distance, if I check the difference between these two, is 2 meter. So if it is not working on the slope, remove this one, delete, and here the level difference for 2 meter here, and the same on the right side, delete this one, and for 2 meter here the difference, and then save. And now you will see, we'll go to again calculate again. You must every time you make any change in the NGL PGL, you must start again or selecting recalculating again, and okay. Now from here, now as you can see, it's going 2 meter above from the section. If I check from the section here, you will see the difference between the 4 and the 3. The 4 and 3, I will zoom a little bit here. Yeah, okay. The 4 and 3, the difference is exactly 2 meter, 673, 621. So like this, you can put the slope. Also, you can put the level difference. Let's check on the slope here. Modify the 2 meter. I will remove 2 meter from here and delete. The slope was 2%, so 1 is to 2.5. 0.5 here and 0.5 here. Save. And then again go and calculate typical section. When you again calculate typical section, it will replace the old one. Now if I check this section here, as you can see here, it's right. For the left side, I put the plus value, so it's go minus. So every time you are putting values in the left side, you must put the opposite with the opposite signs. This here, the left side, it is the left side, so you must put the minus sign. If it is going up, you must put left minus. So again, calculate typical section, start. Okay, now if I check the front preview, okay, this 4 and 3, between the 4 and 3, as you can see, 637, 1.66, exactly the 2 meter difference. So like this, you can use both the slope or the level difference available in this one. Okay, let's check the cross section. What is showing here? This cross section showing this horizontal and vertical scale. This is the vertical, this horizontal. The station here, the first thing is station here. The next thing here, this left side and right side, I put vertical here, this and this. In both the cases, I put the vertical, so it's showing the vertical. I can use the other slope. The next thing is super elevation here. Can put super elevation. I did not put, so it's nothing showing. The profile grade, the 671.96, the profile grade, I put the PGL, so it's showing here. The next thing, these are all the natural ground. These are all the natural ground, and these are the road design. The road design, this level. So surveyor can put this level on the side. Then this area, the current section is all in cut. So as you can see area, it will include only in cut, no fill in this section, so it's no fill showing here. And the first section is you will find always the only area, no value, because no length including here. If I go, you will go to the next section, it's now showing the value, and both section have cut. So here the next section area is 0.62, so it's average these two 0.62, and divided by 2 multiplied by the length 15 meter, so it multiply 15 meter. If you check these two, 62.06 plus 59.513 divided by 2 multiplied by 15, 911.797, this one. So it's what it is doing, it's averaging the mode to averaging and then divide by 2 multiply the total length. The total length you can take from here. So like this you can create the section. If I will check if there is fill, as you can see, no fill, still no fill here. Okay, all the section are in cut area. After creating cross section, just from here display area volume detail, and from here you can print the cross section. So from this quantity calculation and display the zero and average line, you can check from here. If I click on the start button here, you will see for the zero. If I click on the zero, there is nothing. The 15 and 15 is starting the volume and area. It's showing it zero. From for the zero, showing first the road. This here is the where it's attaching to the natural ground, and then the above is the road, and here from the below is the natural ground. So which point uses in the cross section is only the, so between these two points, natural ground and road, this area were calculated. Then same like in 15, if you check here, it's showing the area where this because the NGL was more on the right side and the left side, it's more on the offset, but it's showing only where they intersection each other, these two roads. So between these two, like you can check more station, like as you go forward, every station separately the total fill, total cut is coming here also. From the above here, we're showing area, volume, zero line, volume here for the same like we checked before. The average line showing like this divided by 2 multiplied by the length. Okay, from the next thing here, print quantity report. You can print summary or detail. First, if I want to check the summary for this one, there are two options: zero line, exactly where the height and the cut and fill started, and average line it will take end to end, the start and end divided by area divided by 2 multiplied by this one accurate, where the cut and fill, suppose it will not take the average, it will take the zero line accurate volume. So when you click on the frame preview, showing the summary. First of all, let's check the summary. It's showing the station, the section area. This is the section area for the first, then intermediate value here. The first one we don't have intermediate value, accumulated value for the first one because no length here, so it's 0. For the 15, as you can see, 62. So between the cut value 911 and is carried forward, it's accumulated value. So for each station separately, it's showing the cut and fill, how much cut and fill by separate station. So for each station you can take from the cumulative is adding to each one. So it's showing like this. So the total volume is here, the cut and fill volume here. This one for each station we can calculate from here. Okay, if you go to the detail, here from here you can watch directly from here. From here you can change the scale. The next one page. From here this option you can watch 2 pages, same like 3 pages, like 4 pages above and below. Here I check here, then there are number increasing, so I will check the first one here, and from here you can change the page number, station. You can check station by station like this. So the first station here we will not see any, we will don't see any value here because only area. this area only here. Okay, the next thing here, in the next station you will see the volume calculating. The first station, if I go to there are no volume for the only area. The next station, it's showing that the current section is 62. Each page you will see the current section here. The current section is minus. The minus showing the cut value and plus showing the fill value. So if you go to the next volume, suppose the second one, you will see here the 62 the current, the previous was the 59, then cumulative mean the intermediate value mean 62 plus 06 plus 59.5 is the plus divided by 2 multiply 15, you can see 911. So this is, so in here the distance, as you can see, 15 volume, this one the area it's showing this one. Okay, the next, as you go, there is the area in volume 312. Between these two, between this area and this, the previous section is showing here, the current section is showing here. So for the previous section, this one, so the total volume this one, and this also you can see from here the current section area, this one 62, the previous section area, this one, and the intermediate volume for this section. Intermediate volume mean for this section 20, and the 312, and the cumulative from the start to end, as we saw in the summary. So as we go, okay, there is another thing here, the intersection point. What are the intersection point? As you can see here, this one, these are the intersection point. Minus 25, minus 25 here. There are 2 points where it is showing the level plus the elevation. So sometimes we need the cut unsuitable material, cut and fill. So for that, it's using this intersection point. Where it is that intersection, we take only that area. So these are intersection point. The level from here, you can see the level. The additional description we added is showing here, the center line, the channel name, the project name. Then this point 1, 2, 3, 4 showing the blue point showing the design value, the red line and the point showing the natural ground surface. Okay, then here already we discussed this one, the horizontal and vertical scale. The horizontal scale like this and the vertical scale like this. The left side slope and right side slope, this showing this the side slope main this area. The left side super elevation, right side super elevation, this the slope of the road, and the profile grade defining the design value from the, suppose this is 40, so from 40 we put the design value from here. As you can see, if they mention 40 here, 671.84, 671.84. Also in the cross section you can see 671.84. So it's like this. You can, and if you want to print, then don't go to preview here, just detail print, select the print option, and from here select your printer or select the Microsoft print to PDF, and then it will ask for the place where you want to save. From here the properties on page, if you want to print the portrait or the landscape. From here the print option, you can set the print option here. When you press on the active, the project name, you can change the size of the project name from here. As you, when you saw the print preview, it was bigger than the project description. So like this you can change the data from here. Page setting or ground section, road section, project name, you can change, click on here, and from here you can change the text style, size, color, preview. You will see the preview here. So anytime you change the, like, you will see preview here like this. You can, so from here you can change the font size or color. If you want to write in other color, you can write the ground section blue. preview for this one, the ground road point intersection as we saw here, the graph data, the graph for the inside the page setting. From here you can select the page. If you want to select auto from the printer, you can select here. So like this you can in the print option. From the drawing option, in the drawing option you can select the click on update if you want to value some X scale, and from here the Y scale as we saw in the cross section. I check the cross section here, this scale, this is the graph scale. You can increase or decrease